Welcome in, guys. Hold on one second. We are updating our thingamajiggy. Yep, cool. Alright. We need to adjust it so it says Borderlands 2 now. Show more. Nope, no altered content, guys. Sorry, just let me, Borderlands 3, Borderlands 4. Alrighty. I did forget pre-sequel, but that's fine. We are just updating everything in here so we can start efficiently. I still can't believe it. We are getting Borderlands 4 before the trash game of GTA. Red, hello, how you doing? Hello, hello. Alrighty. Should be all updated. So we're switching it up a bit today, Red. We're playing some Borderlands 2. We've played Borderlands 3 all week, so we're keeping that as our weekday playthrough game. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I've managed to fix the screen so it's actually full screen. Me and my professional program. I'm joking. I literally didn't realize I had it on I think it was like only 1080 rather than 1440 by 3220 by 1440. So yeah, I ended up messing up and just forgetting to adjust things. But Red, what's been happening with your? Is it Friday there still? Hello, Gremlin. How you doing? Nice, nice. Hopefully you are having a great day, Gremlin, and you are enjoying your drive. Make sure to stay safe, abide by all the road rules, and if the police try to pull you, I'm joking. Don't try and outspeed them, unless they're in a Camry, and then you most likely can. Alrighty, let's move some things around. I just don't want to. Okay, cool. Perfect. We're in tune now. But Gremlin, hopefully you're having a great day with driving around. Alrighty, so we are playing some Borderlands 2. Now I have two options. I can either restart. You see, I never get road rage. I'm a law-abiding citizen that never gets mad when driving. Which we all know that's a lie. I get incredibly mad while driving. Driving in a city makes me want to like just throttle people. Nobody can like abide by the road rules or anything. Oops. There we go. But no, I feel you on that. It makes you want to not drive at times as well. Oh yeah, people are stupid. That's the common thing. Like but remember when you're doing your P's test, you cannot get mad at people. Just accept it. You have to be as kind as possible because they will take off marks if you are aggressive while driving. Alrighty, hold on. Which characters have I got at the moment? So I got a Gunzerker, a boosted Salvador. I have a Siren Maya. I could figure. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? You know what? We're going to continue with this. Hello, bub. We are going to continue True Vault Hunter mode on this. Well, actually, no. You know what? We aren't going to do True Vault Hunter. We're going to do something a little bit different. Let's switch to Gunzerker. Oh, you know what? No. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to play. I've been playing Siren a lot. I feel like... Alright, I feel like I need to do this. We are going to continue with Salvador. He's just so good. Drive safe and have a great day, Gremlin. Have a really good day. Get those hours up and enjoy some safe driving. Alrighty, guys. We are continuing off with our Gunzerker playthrough. So we are currently running 0 good guns on Salvador. I forgot that I have not farmed anything on here yet. And I don't have Maya's ability, obviously, to have Cloud Kill to lazily kill people. But that doesn't change that Gunzerker is still one of the best characters. So Salvador is one of the best characters you can run. Oh. Just seeing what guns I had on him. Man, I have a terrible set. This is probably the worst guns I've ever actually run on a character in a while. I seem to be running a lot of Torg, which Torg is good for Salvador. Obviously not always great for close up. Oh. And we're just going to run through here. I don't want to... Oh, God. Man, these are going to get me killed at this rate. All right, we're just going to jump down here. So, Maya is my favorite in this. Salvador is probably, as I said, like, third favorite. I love Salvador, don't get me wrong. His ability is super broken. But if you don't have the guns for it as well... So this is like a crappy version of the Unkempt Peril, what I'm running right now. But that's fine. Can I, hold on. Oh, so Luke Goon Goliath. Alright, let's, go down for a sec. Hold on. I just want to see what I can do with him. Alright. This is going to be really bad, this run through. So on my, on the PlayStation, I've got like a perfectly built Gunzerker. I haven't jumped on Gunzerker in this for a while. I've been playing a Maya playthrough. I'm on True Vault Hunter for her. Which I should probably actually continue, because that's the one I really want to finish. Or I can just start a whole new run of 0. Let's actually see what characters I do have before we make our mind up. So we have an Assassin 0 at best minion ever. I think we start from the bottom now that we're here. It's been a minute since I've started all the way back here. But what's happening with everyone? Also, I have no idea when my chat bubble is on here. I forgot to say that, guys. So I know lately we've been seeing the chat come up on the screen. Oh, there it is. It's in the middle. That's actually horrible. Hold on. Give me a sec to fix that. There we are. That looks a bit nicer. But what's everyone up to today? I know Firsty and I are just we're just chilling at home. But what's everyone been up to? Okay. That looks a little bit better. So we got to defend our friend Claptrap. Let's see what missions we do have too. I have no idea what I've got up to so far in this. So we've done most of the side missions. I'm happy with that. That's a good start. So this game is nowhere near as... I know I did. I knew I was going to do that. Same shit, different day. Are you making dinner right now, I'm guessing? Oh, sorry, I'm used to aiming off at the moment for COD. There we are. Zero has such good... He's so smooth with his snipers and stuff. I don't know if it's just programmed into the game, but he's always a lot more stable with these than others. You are hungry. What's the time there at the moment, Red? Alright, there we are. Perfect, guys. Sad thing is we can't like pick things up and just sell them, but we will be going against Boom and Boom in a second, which is really good. So Boom and Boom drop a really sick grenade mod. I forgot that I have to hold everything down. So as I said, there's like a few things in this game. Borderlands 2, while it is my favorite, there is like so many. You're looking at Pokertown. Do you find anything you like, Bob? While I do enjoy Borderlands 2, it is one of those games that, like, the biggest letdown is that when it was made, it didn't have a lot of the updates and upgrades that the newer ones do. Where are you going, buddy? And we have the common Claptrap glitches. You going, buddy? You had 2 pancakes at like 6 p.m. Are you having a late night? All right. You know what? We're not going to get through this at this rate, are we? I have no idea why it's glitching like that. I haven't had this glitch in a while. It's because I haven't played it in a while. It's upset at me. As I do prefer playing this one on... What have I got? I got boosted Axe and boosted Salvador. That's right. We're just going to do normal Maya, and we are going to go continue. Because I do have something I want to try here. So... Let's go to our little teleport station. We are going to a whole different map. We're going to do some DLC, I thought. I didn't want to have to sit there for ages trying to like make everything perfect. That's right, because is that normally when your work schedule is too? Perfect. Alright, we're getting some dollars. Now, Cash in this is nowhere near as important as in Borderlands 3. Which is what I think sort of sucks, because Iridian had more worth in this for like the things it does. Alrighty. Which one are we going to do? We can either do Hunter's Grotto. Honestly, oh, you know what? Dragon's Keep. Dragon's Keep is... I always talk about this on every stream. This is my favorite DLC. This is literally what Tiny Tina's Wonderland was based off. Was this mission. Oh, he is the graveyard shift. Oh, that's alright. That's understandable then. Is he working today, or does he have the day off? Because I know you said his hours got, like, reduced as well. Actually, at the moment, there's heaps of jobs going near us. I was having a look. Like, a lot of the little stores that we have near us are, like, looking for workers, which is cool. But, there's a lot of little, like, shop fronts that are open up that... I did have a thought that we were, that we may do, like, a solid brick and mortar TCG collectible shop. And then we had a customer last night that just, I'm sorry, but did my head in. Nice dude. No, well, nice enough, but man, I just can't deal with people. My what's it called? My ability to work in the sense of like working in customer service is gone. Oh, nice. So is he getting more hours then if he's getting put on his preferred? Yeah. Alrighty, guys. No, we can't tell her that Roland's dead. Roland never dies in Tina's mind. I feel so bad for Tina. So Roland saved Tina from the bloodshots, and she watched her parents get like tortured and killed. So her love for Roland is so strong. Like it's like a big brother / dad. So I do feel bad for her. The handsome sorcerer. Alrighty, guys. Once again, we pick up every bit of loot we can. So we have 4 grenades, which is good. Man, I really do not have good guns for her. Oh, actually, no, I do. I have some decent ones. I have the Bane, and I have this. Let's see what I have. Hold on. I have the Tactical Hornet. That's perfect. Oh, that's not good. So you guys had a late bed for that. I'm sorry that's happening. Oh, let's jump up here. Yep, smells like butts and dead people, guys. Not the skeletons. Sorry, I had to do it. The Bane was just there. It was just asking for it. Oh, man. I love having, like, the bad guns in this. Honestly, like, legendaries are great and all, but having these is so much more fun to go through and play the game again. I think it gets, like, overdone with legendaries all the time. Alright, there's one archer down. Alright, take out the skeletons. Oh, now my phone's going off. That's fine. It can choose to go off for a second. Let's see if I can take out his arm. No, I can't. That's fine. I was hoping I could take things out one by one. But we are going to play through the unassuming Dragon Keep. I reckon for that first hour, and then we'll jump back onto some Borderlands 3. I went to bed after Thirsty stream last night. It was like 4 to 5 a.m. You might have to try and get some more sleep in then, Red. Especially like if you are looking at like different jobs, you may need to get some sleep just so you're fresh for it too. Because I know it's how is everything going over there? I haven't heard much about whether it's gotten worse in America. I know America was going like rough for a fair bit. Not just rough, but really bad. Has that gotten any better? Man, my eye is like so sore. I get killed in first. I always remember this bit. So this is Tina's like first attempt at running any Dungeons and Dragons. You don't pay close attention. Well, that's good. As long as you're not getting affected any worse, I guess that's better. But, oh man. Sorry, guys. I woke up like a little worse today than I have been the last couple of days. I don't know why. Like I was coughing straight off this morning. I've been coughing like in the mornings for like at least a little. Oh, Jesus. So I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, if you're wanting to get some Japanese stuff and it's at a fair price, feel free to, Bubba. All right, let's find the Mr. Booney Pants guy. All right, where is? Oh, it's him. There we are. We've got Mr. Boney Pants down. All right, let's just slowly take him out. I forgot how crap some of these guns are. You'll wait until I'm done. That's all good. So guys, we may or may not be doing a stream tonight. I'm not going to guarantee because I have been on and off sick. But if I am to stream tonight, it will be over on the Talk or Twitch. Just depends on like how bad my throat gets tonight. It gets like really bad at night time where it just dries up. Booster boxes, that's pretty good. I think the average I've seen is anywhere between like 120 all the way up to about 199. Alright, another swordsman down. Take off the helmet. Perfect. Never miss a shot, guys. And we also don't have slide in this. I thought I'd say that. So like a lot of the mechanics are definitely not in this game. Well, that's good. Well, hopefully nothing, I'm putting this out there, hopefully nothing bad continues to happen. Because I said, like, what has been happening is terrible as well. Like, it's, oh, yes, perfect shot straight off. Alright, the rock golem's down. Is there another one? Alright, let's just put out him. Oh no, I've got the slow. I hate that. I hate the rock golems here. The rock golems are like the most. Oh. And then immortal skeletons. Oh god. Alright, so I can let him level up for a sec. Because every time he levels up, he gives you like better drops once you finally pull out the sword. So let's Alright, let's just see. He's been leveled up to 36. Alright, we're just going to scour him quickly. Honestly, I miss Slag. Slag is like the best thing they ever brought into like the game. For them to remove that. Also, first he showed me something today. Borderlands 4 is bringing out Pearlescence again. About freaking time. I was hoping they would at least do a drop in Borderlands 3 maybe before it dropped for some Pearlescence. Miss me. Miss me with that shit, boy. Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna get some decent loot this time around. Let's just pick up all our monies. What level is he at? Alright, cool. He levels up again. But no, let us yeah, if you want to come in and show it, you're more than welcome to come in, Bubba. Alright, he'll just go down. It's easy to do these one by one. If I try to do it later, it will kill me if I have like 2 or 3 of them against me at once. Whoops. Alright, we're getting attacked.
So there's some booster boxes for like $94.
Yeah. I think it'll depend. But yeah, no, if you want to get a couple, you can.
I was gonna wait till you're done.
Can do the Hello Jim, how you doing? Playing Borderlands up to Earl's Scrapyard. Good loot. I sold for $. I'm loaded now. Nice, man. If the more you go down, you'll run out of so much money on it.
So many ears in here.
Because of Maya and Krieg. We have a heap of rabbit ears in here at the moment because the dogs have been coming into my room whenever Thirsty's streaming. But dude, how's are you enjoying Borderlands 1? Have you gone down much? I found with Lilith, she's probably the one I went down the least amount of times with. And then probably, I'm just trying to think of who was the worst. Probably Brick was the worst in my playthroughs. But no, dude, we're playing some Borderlands 2 today. I wanted to play, I am going to play some 3 after a little bit. I just wanted to show people my favorite DLC. These are like, the the best way to put these. All right, he's gonna. All right, I'm gonna give up there for a sec. You rarely die. Nah, that's good. You shouldn't die too much with Lilith. Lilith is really good for like just how OP she is. Especially if you go like late or early game. Depending on like where you are. Like early game I found because you don't have the stats necessarily that you would later. There we are. Alright, let's just get rid of this thing. Alright, I think that's high enough level. I think it's like level 41. So this thing needs to die at this point. Yeah, we got some money. So as you level these up, they drop a heap of money. Oh, what do I get? Not a great gun. It's not better than my Hyperion. But no, it's such a good game, man. I'd say one's got a really good story too. Disappointed by the ending. I don't want to spoil it. If you're like that far through, I don't want to spoil the ending for you, but I was... The ending's good. There was just like one part that I wish they did. That was it. Like, other than that, it was such a good game. It was a very complete game. Like, if they had never done another game after one, it would have been fine. And I think that's the good thing about every one of the games. It's always had like a complete... Except for Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 had such an open ending that if they didn't make 4, like that's what's coming out, I think it would have been not good. Because it left so many questions that we wanted answered. But I'm hoping when 4 comes out and I can do my long stream, the 24-hour one, that I get to learn a lot more about the lore. Because they did release a little bit more about Borderlands 4. I think it's the roadmap of like release dates too. So they've got like when the first DLC is coming out, when Pearlescence come out. They've got like a heap of stuff that they're dropping with it. Alright, let's kill that thing. Which is what I'm actually looking forward to. I am your worst nightmare. Oh, God, where is it? I've got to level up her stuff a little bit more. We should be fine, though. I'm hoping to get some decent legendaries from this one. This is actually the first... So this map here, Tiny Tina's, was the first time I ever got a legendary in Borderlands 2. Which is nuts. I'd never got one before this map, my first ever playthrough. It was also the first ever DLC I played too. Mind you, but... Hopefully, hopefully I can get one again. Alrighty, let's just run through here quickly. But, what was I going to say, dude? Oh, man, my brain is really foggy today. I slept terribly last night. We were up, last night watching movies, and then the cats went berserk at like 1 AM. I had Jojo come in and just start screaming at me for pats and cuddles, and that was the end of my sleep for a while. And then I went back to sleep properly just after I let Krieg out at around 7ish. And then yeah, that was not fun. Though our little boy's out there, he's asleep right now. He's starting to get back into a rhythm of sleep. He's every time we leave him outside with Maya, he gets, like, no sleep. It's terrible. Alrighty. Alright. We're going to find Eleanor. As we all know. Ellie. It's Ellie! I love Ellie. Ellie is one of my favorite characters. Everyone reckons she's going to be worse than Moxie in this one. Everyone, I don't know why, but they're in the roadmap. They've got like it looks like an Ellie DLC, which there's not really many DLCs related to Ellie. There's missions where she's involved, but there's never like a DLC directly for her. So I'm hoping that it's something big. Alrighty. Where are we going here? Also, I may be a little bit less talkative today, guys. My throat is, as I said, I was coughing for a fair bit this morning, so it's not feeling as good as it has been like the last couple of days. I don't know whether it's just because of lack of sleep or I just woke up with like really dehydrated this morning. It could be a bit of that. So I've got a cold and flu here as well. I got the Lemsip Max. Not great tasting, but it does help. Sorry. Alright, let's go through here. But this is literally the reason. I wanted to show you guys this before we went on to the Borderlands 3 side of things. This is the main reason that Borderlands 2, this DLC, is still my favorite to this day. The look of it, for what it was at its time, was far superior to anything else. To me, this is still great graphics. This is like reminding me of like a mix of like Halo, Lord of the Rings, and everything else together. This was and still is the best DLC story. Dog! I love Dog. Alright, let's get my Bane. Oh, wait, did I put the Bane away? Let's just reload quickly. Alright, we run very slow with the Bane. I know I can just switch out of it. I just want to see if I can... And... I had to do that. Alrighty. There we are. There's one blimp done. Let's get the other blimps. Can I get the other blimp from here? Oh, no. I don't have a... If I had enough jump, I could... Oh, wait. I could do it. Alright, it's just there. Perfect shot. I didn't want to have to run all the way around. Normally, like, people will run, like, all the way around. You can shoot it through here. But if I, like, aim there, it doesn't go through. I don't know if it's because of cloud kill or because of, like, the sniper, but, like, a lot of the time it won't go through. Is there a rack? Go to the tavern, guys. It's a midget. Oh. I shot his helmet off again. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to do this. Alrighty, guys. But yes, so this is what we'll be continuing. So when I eventually do, once we finish Borderlands 4 when it comes out, I want to do literally a whole playthrough of 1, 2. Actually, I'll go in chronological order rather than like order of the actual games. I'm gonna go. Hold on, we're gonna switch to 3 quickly because I wanna leave something on there for a proper stream when I'm a little bit better. So we're gonna jump straight across the 3. Hold on, let me just adjust this. Borderlands 3, and then we're gonna go 3. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Borderlands. I'm not even going to change all of it. I'm just doing 3 in... Sorry. Just updating everything of Borderlands. Let's just get the energy back. Full. Alrighty, cool. I'm hoping that they do an enhanced for number 2. Now that 4 is coming out, I don't see why they wouldn't do an enhanced for number 2. I feel like number 2 has a bit better ability to be enhanced over 1. 1, they would literally need to recode, reanimate, and recreate everything. 2, they could literally just add in, if they would, but I don't know if they would, add in the ability to grab onto something when you jump. So like grab onto a ledge like you have in 3, and slide. Everything else, I don't mind. I don't mind if they still run slow. I don't mind if you can't teleport at any random location like in 3. That would be a sick add-on, but like to keep it somewhat similar. But I reckon the main 2 is literally the slide and the grabbing. Just because that was the only thing that ever let down to once 3 came out. It was like that big difference in that. And I don't know how they would fix it. Like, because obviously, with how big 2 is, like for the game, it is huge. Like I think it's like 5 or 6 DLCs, 2 extra Vault Hunters. So there's 6 Vault Hunters on there. There's, wait, hold on. Krieg, Zero, Maya, Salvador, Axton. Okay, maybe I can't count. There's 5. It's alright, guys. My counting is not great today. Alright, let's jump straight back in to where we were off last time. Where were we at last time? That's my question. Hold on. Just want to check something. Perfect. Just want to make sure this is working. Just trying to see where we're at. That's right. We're at Clay. So we just talked to Clay before we jumped off yesterday. As I play between the two a little bit more, 3 has more. Honestly, other than the story, 3 is a better game and more enjoyable in that regard. 2 is better story-wise, and I would say certain aspects and mechanics like legendaries mean more in that. Pearlescents were amazing. And yeah, as I said, the story side, but 2 has so many merits of just those. When people say like it's a better game to play overall, I think that's a overreaction. Alright. Let's get through these guys. Also, is this coming through clear for you guys? Let me know. I want to make sure. I did change the aspect ratio and the bitrate on this, so I'm hoping it's coming through nice and clear for everyone. I do have to fix my camera. I changed the settings on it the other day. So there's actually 2 ways to change my camera settings. I can actually twist. There's like a little twist knob on it where I can change the ratio of like how wide it is. And then there's a second ratio. Your brother's baby on you. Oh, dude, are you okay? They're cute, but they're little mess makers. I think it's never really, honestly, baby throw up doesn't bother me in that, like, in any regard. I'll be more like upset of an adult throwing up on me over a baby. I don't know what it is, but alright, we're gonna free our peoples, guys. Where is everyone? Oh, I was trying to find. He was there, but I couldn't see him. Yeah, baby's all good. Yeah, they just do that. It's just that, you know, it's baby life, guys. You want a baby? Be prepared for every form of fluid to ever get on you that you never wanted. It's literally it. Snot, vomit, pee poo, anything. It's all fair games for babies. Alright, I freed everyone. Sell it. We have 8 million. That's not too bad, actually. Alright, let's talk to Clay. Perfect. Don't just walk, talk. Okay, cool. How rude of him. He wouldn't even talk to me. I was gonna say, so do you, was it your favorite shirt? If it's your favorite shirt, rip, but trust me, you'll either have one day where you'll want babies, or B, you'll just realize that, like, even if you don't want babies, it's, you can't stop them from being mess pots. But they can get away with it. And you can also, like, hold it over them when they're older, too. Sort of like everyone's parents did. No. I used to hate that. It's like when parents were like, I remember when I had to, like, clean your diaper, you owe me. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, no, I still remember, like, I have uncles and aunties be like, yeah, I remember when I used to change you as a kid, you owe me. And I'm like, and? Oh, God, they're all up here. Oh, I forgot I don't have my good... Oh, I love this gun. It's just so broken. Oops, I hit myself then. That was dumb. Where is it? Where is oh, they're all up here. I could not find anyone there for a second. Also, do you live with so do you live with your brother, or are you just visiting him today? Or is he just visiting you? But man, babies are cute. I used to love I used to look after my nieces and nephews and my cousins when I was younger. Whenever I'd go and like stay with family, it was the main thing I was always stuck with. Because I was at that awkward age. My brother was 7 years older than me, so he was always with like the adults when I was old enough to look after the kids. So once I was like 11, 12, I was always the one that was put in charge of the kids while he got to like hang with the fun people. you're having trouble finding powerful weapons, I would say the best thing you can do is just continuous side missions. Like there is powerful weapon drops that you can get early on. Now, depending on what way you've gone, you can get a legendary shotgun pretty early on. And I think there's 2 pistols that you can get. But most of the ones you can get is sniper, and sniper doesn't work great for Lilith. If you're wanting to like run a really good legendary sniper, it's definitely a Mordecai side of things. Not that Lilith can't use it, but you can get a couple. It depends whereabouts are you at the moment? What's your level in the game? Alright, let's just Alright, let's just destroy everything here. Alright, cool. We got rid of everyone. Oh, yep, okay. I know exactly where you're at, man. That level... Sorry, that level bit that you're at, I'm just going to find... There is 2 missions there where you can actually get... I think it's a guaranteed drop of at least a purple. Now, if only there was legendary guaranteed drops, you're going to be really stuck for a little bit for anything super decent. So, like, the way that they've done it... I'm going to put it... Sorry, I'm just going to take these off for a second. The way that they did 1 and 2, especially 1, is like... Your weapons will work for a couple of levels, like 2 or 3 levels, and then they become redundant or useless. Which they sort of fixed in 3. 3, you can like have the same weapons and carry them on for a fair while. The best thing you can do is find either like mini bosses, or see if you can find anything badass. If you can find anything badass, definitely try and target that area. Because the badass weapons, well, sorry, the badasses will have a higher chance of at least dropping green or blue matching your level. But make sure it's in the level area that you're at. If you're trying to like go to lower level areas, that's where you're going to get sort of stuck. Oh. But yeah, no, you need to look for badasses. If you can make oh. See if I can... Hold on. I'm going to have a quick Google for you. Let's move this over here. 5 BL1. Best area for guns. Level... I'm just going to say level 25. Oh, level 24. See, I'm gonna search this up for you. So go to Crimson Armory and the Hyperion gift shop. Oh, so have you got the DLCs? I got a question for you. Have you got the DLCs on it? Yeah, the sniper will keep you alive, but you're gonna have to cheese a lot of bosses. I'm just saying. If you have the DLC, you can go those. But there is early game farming. There's Moxie's Underdome. And then there's you don't want to do the Lost Cave because all that does is level you up. Doesn't have great drops. I'm just trying to see where the best ones are. Yeah, it's really difficult. The best one, you're just gonna have to like hopefully luck out with drops. That's probably the best way I can put it. That's all good. So, always check where. So check like the vending machines to make sure that you're getting the best. So I'm just gonna put it in here. Vending machines. What else do we have? Hold on. Early game farming. Powerful. There's the Lost Cave and Moxie Underdome. Also, make sure you're regularly updating your. Oh no, that's early game. I'm just trying to find. You're gonna be stuck. I'll just say you're just gonna have to check everything. I can tell you like where certain drops are, but the drop rate is so bad. Yeah, so elemental ones always carry overtime. So things like it also is based off like shield and like corrosive and stuff, depending on what you're running. But in saying that, I would say you just need to open every venue. So every time you go past a vending machine for guns, open it, check it. You go to a new area, just stop at every one. The only reason I say that is because if you don't, you're gonna miss some at least semi-decent guns. I did that with my last playthrough. I sort of rushed through certain areas, which made, I think it was my level 26 to 28 areas and missions really, really difficult. Pick up some more side missions too. So try and jump on a couple of extra side missions, especially ones that are related to like, I'm just trying to think of who. Any ones that are related to like the Marcus or weaponry side of things, and Tannis missions have a higher chance. Tannis and Claptrap missions have a higher chance of dropping purple and legendaries. So you can find the missing Claptraps that are still alive as well in those areas. Turn on the main power. Alright, for this we're going to go over here. So there is, as I said, there is like a lot of areas for it. It's just, you're going to have to be very particular on where you're wanting to go. I have got the Typhoon Dead Drop, and I've got 1 Crimson Radio left and 1 Hijack Target. Yes, it's the best way to put it, because like Borderlands 1 is 100% one of those games where you genuinely can't rush through it on just the main missions. Like you can once you level up sort of like your how do I put it, your Guardian rank type thing, but you literally need to complete the game first. So first playthrough ever, you need to take your time. And I think that's the fun part about it, is having to take your time. It is tedious. Like I haven't played as much Borderlands 1 in a fair while now. Not since I did my last playthrough. So my memory of it is very foggy compared to what it used to be. I used to have like a lot more information on it. Alright, we're going to the Guns of Reliance, dude. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Perfect. Perfect landing, guys. I love how I drive. So, let's go find... whoops. I get stuck every time here. I'm just a terrible driver. But you know, Claptraps are great. So if you can upgrade your storage, normally they have more chests around them too. I found that they had better chest drops than anywhere else. Anywhere there was a Claptrap was the best chest drops for me. But it also depends. It depends on like... I would say any legendary is good in Borderlands 1. It's not like Borderlands 3, and even 2, some of the legendaries aren't great, but like it's mostly 3. There's terrible legendary. There's some legendaries I've picked up on here, and immediately when I get them, I can't wait to sell them. Perfect. And this is why we did this. So much damage output. Scooter's ending is sad. In Borderlands 2, honestly, like when we found good old Scoot's death. Though in saying that, I think it was good because it gave Ellie that bigger role that she deserved. Ellie was amazing. I think that seeing Ellie's growth is great. And I wish there was some more Scooter missions or some more memories of Scooter. Like, I think Borderlands 3 should have run with a little bit of like memories of Scooter. So like some of the parts, it gives you like a background on if Scooter made them. But other than that, I think I liked his ending. I liked how the DLC ran it. I'm just disappointed that the DLC that introduced all the Pearlescents never got to carry over to Borderlands 3. That is still one of my biggest regrets. I would say though Maya's ending is the saddest. I am a very oh, what's the word, man? My brain is fogged today. I'm very biased on that one though, just because I absolutely love Maya is always going to be my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Unless Vex is as cool as she looks. If Vex is like what it looks like, I'm actually gonna be really happy. As I said, Maya has the coolest. In my opinion, she was the coolest Vault Hunter. Other than Zero, Zero was sick. Krieg was cool. I was just a bit. I think it was more the excitement of getting to play as what we all perceived as the enemy, which was psychos, and learning about them. Like learning about Krieg's mind is cool. Yeah, see, the thing is like, so like Moxie's had so many husbands and wives, that she knows the Hodunks and stuff are the parents of. I wish we got to learn more about the parents of them as well. I liked Marcus is meant to have a kid in the new one. We don't know whether it's with Moxie. I don't think it will be. Which I'm not upset about that because they did break up. But if it is with Moxie, I wonder if it's like a long lost one, like he left because he hated both his parents. Because let's be honest, Moxie is a terrible parent. I don't think there's anyone that's worse than Moxie as a parent in most cases. We're going to go down here because I just want to see if I can pick up anything else. I don't think there's much more to pick up down here. Yeah. I was hoping that I could find a technical or something on the way. Well, that's why I'm interested. Like, so the leaks. Well, it's not even really leaks. It's what they put out today, this morning. So Randy Pitchford and stuff and Gearbox put out a roadmap of the DLCs and what's dropping on Borderlands 4 in order, basically. And it looks like it's going to be like a DLC for Ellie, where it's sort of implied she's going to become as bad as Moxie. So I don't know what she's going to become as bad in though, because Ellie's genuinely such a nice character. I don't see how Ellie could become as mean as Moxie. Not saying she doesn't have the ability to, like, you know, everyone has the ability to be mean. But I just don't see it fitting. I don't see how they're going to do it. Unless they're going to have it as like a dream state thing. Which I think would be cool. Let's pick up this mission quickly. Perfect. We had to kill them. Alrighty. We're going to go up here. We got most of the things in this area. So we are missing like one or two little side mission bits, which we can't actually even go to yet. Well, we can go to them, but there's just not much point because we eventually will be going that way. And then we're going to go up here. Alright, let's go for here, guys. So, we are going to be going on our logging adventure. What have we got here? We've got a pistol to run. Oh, we did. Didn't you? Did you play Borderlands 3, Squid? Because Typhoon DeLeon is the first ever Vault Hunter. We do see him. We just don't get to play as him. Which I would love if they did like a I wouldn't even mind if they did like a Tales of Borderlands game about his generation. Yeah, so they actually show you Typhoon DeLeon. I'll have to I think because I only finished the base playthrough of this recently on here. I think it's still up. But we'll be back up there pretty soon. I reckon we'll be able to get back there before Borderlands 4 drops. Because it's not too hard to finish it. Like, there are some bits that take a fair bit longer. But it shouldn't take too long. I thought I'd change up the guns a little bit. Okay, I regret changing up my guns. I didn't realize how much damage it does to me. Guys, creativity begets nothing. It gets you killed, that's why. Because it's meant to be just a story. So, like, Borderlands, the Borderlands series is obviously meant to be all about stories and stuff like that. But it's literally just meant to be, like, story and your decisions affect the game. I wish that they'd had, like, an attachment, which I don't know if they could do it, where, like, if you'd played the Tales of Borderlands, the decisions you made and that actually affected how you played Borderlands 3 and 2, and so on. Like, I think that would be cool. And even Borderlands 4 with the new Tales of Borderlands. I think that would be a sick concept for a game idea. Oh. I love this gun. Perfect. I would love for them to do a game like that, but I feel like that would be really hard to do as well. Because they would have to code in like every different decision that was made and how it would affect it. I think it would also change the continuity of the game too. It would make the game very hard to continue. Because like obviously they have reasons why they make the games the way they do, and I think it would I don't know if it would mess it up, but I think it would definitely affect it in a negative light. There is so much going on. Alright, let's just let's switch back to the shotgun of doom. It was fun playing with my little shock daddy thing, but god damn it was getting me killed. Anointed maniac. The maniac on the floor. Alright. There should be, I swear there was one more. Perfect. I didn't even know where he was. Hiding from me, guys. But yeah, no, I would love for them to even reference, like obviously they referenced recentness, so they're probably going to reference New Tales, but I don't know how they're going to reference it. Because if it's in such a different area, I don't see how they're going to reference New Tales of Borderlands. Not saying they can't do it, but I think it would be a lot more difficult than the way they did it in Borderlands 3. Unless it's going to like lead onto a different way, I don't know. I got to play New Tales of Borderlands again. I very much rushed through it when I played it. Mainly because I was playing a couple of other games. I get to the point where I play too many games at once. And then I get severely distracted. So I miss things. 135 damage, 2 by acid. That's not too bad. I was trying to think. What's the ammo capacity on it and what's the fire rate? If the fire rate's decent, that should be good. But you will have to... What level is it in general? Because you will have to change out of that pretty quick as well. Because that damage is not going to do too much for too long. I'm waiting for our next logs. I missed our first logs to trip on. Alrighty. Perfect. We're going to jail, guys. As always, you know, we like to take our prison life seriously. Happy prison, happy life. I meant what? That should be fine. Honestly, that almost... I always forget that Malawan had revolvers in there. Jacob's... I always think of Jacobs when I think of revolvers. His sister is definitely a monster. She's literally elite. She eats people in a different way. Probably should put that. She doesn't just eat them. No, she sucks their life and soul energy out of them so slowly and painfully that they scream. She's just lucky all her followers are weird freaks. That's why they work so well, is because they're all like hated by their respective groups or like forgotten about. Okay. Oh my god, there is so much going on. I'm just making a mess here, guys. There's one turret down. Oh, damn. Let's just get rid of the turrets. Turrets are the biggest issues. Alright. Oh man, these do so much stupid damage. Towers and main cores, my main role. Revolver and sniper are good. Honestly, for Borderlands 1, anything that deals a significant amount of damage or has a really fast fire rate is good. So revolvers are good because they're pretty quick to reload. They're not obviously not the quickest, but they're not the slowest. Snipers are good because you can cheese and hide and get shield and health back. Now, obviously, it depends on who you're running. So Lilith does really well with SMGs. And I think mostly it was Dahl was her best. Was it Dahl? I think it was Dahl was the best for her. And then Jacobs tended to be the best for our friend Mordecai. Man, he's got the snipe on me. I shot myself down. Are you kidding me? Perfect. Just gotta get all the damage here. I don't want to die. I'm getting so much oh, yeah. See, this is where the gun gets me killed. But, yeah, I'd say if you can get a good SMG for her, that should really help. In just general. Because the way that she damage outputs, she needs to be up close. Rocket launchers aren't great for her. Pistols are up close. Shotguns are even better as well. So if you can get a shotgun for her, that'd be awesome. But also, to come across a good shotgun in Borderlands 1 is difficult. A lot of their shotguns are poorly damaged. Like, they'll say they're higher damage than they actually are. Accuracy and spray is another poor thing of them. That is a good shield for now, because it heals the two main areas, obviously. Shield and health. And Borderlands 1, survivability is always the most difficult thing. So, like, anyone that's playing Borderlands 1 for the first time, remember survivability is going to be your issue. Because you're going to get out-damaged so easily by everything around you in it. If only I could crush it with that, but I can't. But we get some sweet cells here. But I'll keep it for now. When you can find the next one that upgrades... The only time I would say get rid of that at the moment for where you're at, I would... If you can get one that has a lot of shield and possibly like a second effect on it, whether it be Novas, whether it be increased fight for your life, a couple of things like that, that's the only time I would say like upgrade to it. But at the moment, there's probably going to be a better way to boost your health and boost survivability, so it gives you time to like reload and stuff. Because fight for your life is really quick in Borderlands 1 too. You don't stay down for long. You either stay down or you just die. Sorry, you either get up or you just die in it. Alright. We got my key. We're going to free him. We're freeing Dalton. Alright. I'm just going to teleport to there. I'm not going to run all the way back to Reliance. Rocket launcher. Yeah, sell the rocket launcher. Also, because Lilith's not great with rocket launchers. Like, in my opinion, for like her playstyle, as I said, her playstyle is a lot quicker than the others. Mordecai, you can... Yeah, cool. Mordecai is long distance and just like wait it out. And you also have the distraction of Bloodwing. Brick tends to be up close, so shotgun and high pistol damage. So avoid Torg for him. And then who else is there? The most adaptable is Roland. Roland by far can sort of use anything, considering he is a commando. And his turret gives you that cover as well. Lilith is very much, I would always say for her SMGs, shotguns, anything close up, but I'll definitely sell it. And just have a look at anything that you stop by. If you see like a weapons vendor, go go to the vending machine and get it. Alright, we're gonna go talk to my ham chock. Where is he? Alright, we're talking to Hamilocks here. And gonna go on with the main mission. Alright. We'll wait here for a sec, because I'm pretty sure he tells us a couple of things. Yeah, definitely. And just anything you drop, like, the thing with that I love about Borderlands 1 and 2 is even, like, greens and stuff can be really, really good guns. Like, ridiculously good guns. So just because they're, like, it's a green or a white, or even, like, blue, green, or white, doesn't mean they're going to be the worst guns. Unlike on here and on, like, where green and white and stuff is just so useless. But legendaries drop so often, people don't even look at them. There is some blues and stuff on here that are really good. When I was playing through and just selling everything for the first time, there was a lot of purples that I found to be actually quite beneficial. Alright, just sell all this. Oh, are you okay, Bubba? Are you laying down in bed now? I'll come look after you in a, bub. Once I play the record, I'll come look after you, okay? Alrighty, guys. No, it's alright. I'll come look after you. I know you're not feeling well. You are more important than the stream, bub. And I can always stream more later. Okay. Okay, that's good then, bub. Okay. I believe you. That spider ants are easy, but when you get like the king and the queen spider ant, they can mess you up. Just the damage they do. But as long as you aim for like their abdomen or silk sac or whatever it's called, you should be able to get through them pretty quickly without too much issue. Oh, that's all good. I haven't seen any message. That might have been what my phone was vibrating about earlier. Well, that means we get to have a movie night tonight. Unless you want to play COD tonight. Alright, where are we going? We're going to Voracious Canopy. Yeah, the king and queen will do a lot more damage. And they tend to be so much quicker. Their armor is ridiculous too. Though I still say probably the most annoying is either the Spider Ant Knights in Borderlands 2. Because they even have like a little bit of a shell on their abdomen where their weakness is normally. Right. We got the Indoraptor here, which we're avoiding. He's just sitting up there like the Indo Tyrant. I was loving annoying him. Hello, Max. How you doing, man? Welcome in. What's been happening, Max? We're just playing some more Borderlands 3 today. We started off a bit of Borderlands 2 because I wanted to show my favorite DLC off, and one of the reasons why is my favorite. It's just the view of it, and obviously the play. Like as you get through it, it's really cool. But how are you doing today, man? How's your Saturday? Sniper would be good. Sit back and snipe them. So sit back and make sure to aim for their silk stack. I don't know what it's called. It's abdomen, right? Alright, we're gonna go get Balex. We're up to Firsty's favorite mission now. You're about to go golfing? Nice. How many holes are you doing today, Max? We should be going for a golf hit eventually. Just waiting to get my clubs. Time to mute. So, no, Balex has a great voice. It's Ice Cube's voice. Who doesn't like Ice Cube? Alrighty. So for this, I'm pretty sure I've done most of the challenges. I haven't done any of them. So there's 3 Typhoon logs. I can show you where to get those. There's a legendary hunt and a dead claptrap. All quite easy to get to. So out this way, there is a couple of them, but to get pretty much everything else, we have to go in here. So we're going to the left. We're doing the side mission first. Just 9 holes. Nice, nice. I was going to say, what's the golf course like where you're at? Is it a big course, or what's the, do you know what the rating is on it? Immolating grogs. I hate the grog logs. Alright, let's pick... Okay. I've really got to stop using this gun. It is literally the death of me. This one is bad. Yeah, definitely. If you sit back and use the sniper, they're always better. Borderlands 1, as I said, is very much about patience. Nice. Yeah, get those side missions in. They're always going to get you the most points. Where am I? Talk to Miller. I think it's Right, ignore Balex for a sec. What's bad about it, Max? If you don't mind me asking, like, is it just the greens aren't well upkept, or is it just a really hard course? What's bad about it? I know some courses are struggle with upkeep at times. All right, we're going up here. So first Typhoon log is in this funky location. Now there is, I think, 2 main ways to get up here from what I remember. I'm just trying to remember the easiest way to get up there for you guys. If I go that way, I think that's gonna be a little bit more awkward. See, but I find they tend to be the best ones where you meet like the best people for it though. Like if you're wanting to get into like regular golfing, that tends to be where you meet like the people that genuinely love the sport. Not to be like pros or anything, but just for the enjoyment of it. Like when I was younger, some of the best courses I ever played were those like really cheap rundown courses. Oh, I can't even get up there. All right, this one is awful to do. Right, as I said, this is like the worst. This map, so Eden 6 has the worst ones to get to, and they so hard to get there. If I can get up there, possibly. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go right around, aren't I? Unless there's a special way to get up there from here. No, I can't go from there. I'm gonna have to go right around, guys. I was hoping I could do it the easy way. But enjoy those courses, man. Like they will teach you the best patience ever. All right. There has to be a much easier way to get up there. And let's just double check. So it's right up there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it the hard way. Oh, the annoying way. So we're gonna go up here. We always need to go up this bit. I wonder if I can jump up through here. I need to perfectly get the grip on something. Alrighty. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there properly. I would say Spark ability. Spark is going to be a lot better. You're wanting to do... It's good to have survivability, but survivability only gets you so far. You need the damage output to like counteract what happens in it. How am I going to get up there? How is the best way I used to get up there? If I can go around there, I should be able to... But yeah, no, definitely work on the... If you're surviving long enough with your shields and stuff, you never really need to do too much upgrades on it. It's only when you start going down from like one hit, I'd recommend start focusing on that area again. All right. I wonder if it's this way. Hold on. So that's up there. There is 0 ladder. Okay. I've definitely got to remember how to get that again. That is that is going to be one of the ones that I need to research double time. As I said, there is a lot here. Out this way, there should be... I think an Iridian Riding is out this way as well. Let's have a look. So this is a big part of the map. Yeah, so there's that over there, which is the different monkeys that we have to fight. And then over here, we have the big portion of the arena. Yeah, we can't go through there yet. I just want to see if there's anything up this way I can pick up. Yep, nothing. Nothing at all, guys. Alright, we're going to keep going this way. 2 out of skill and spark now, because I realized I leveled up 2 levels. Nice. As I said, I tend to save points. Like, if you have a look, I got 7 points at the moment. Because I'm not sure what build I want to go with. Like, I can go melee build, but I'm not. Melee build is decent, but not great. Don't want to focus melee. Everything is melee in this one. I think I'm just going to go... You know, I'm going to do spread. Spread is really good. Let's go here. Gun damage up 1. And we're going to level up elemental damage. There we are. We know what we're building now. We're building once again, which is pretty much how every Amara really goes, is just all elemental. I hate grogs. My character is super tough in this. Zorua and the Blaziken, nice. We'll have to post those out on Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday, sorry. I was trying to think there. Did they ask for refund on postage at all? Can I... Did I miss picking up a mission here? I just want to see. Alright, we're going to jump down here. I'm like skipping a little bit for a sec. I'm going to go back that way. I just want to find... Alright, so we have the jabbers. Oh, okay, that's fine then. I was going to say, if they paid like a heap extra, we'll definitely refund some. But if they're not asking, that's fine then. We'll just do it in the tracked letters. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything over here. This map is the one where I genuinely forget where everything is. It's, like, not even joking, it is my worst map for memory. So I have to find something to fix this, that's right. Let's see if I can find anything. Let's have a look up here. Nothing in... That's right, there's like 3 of these that aren't working. Let's see what mission... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I always do that. Alright, let's have a look at what missions we have. On the blood path, opposition research. I just want to see where the missions are at though. Nope, nope. Alright, I did miss picking up the mission. Let's see where it is on the map then. Alright, we have to go right back to the start for a sec. We are going to refix this. Oh, man. Also, I will be finishing up early today just because I'm a little bit tired and still recovering. We do have the big 24-hour stream soon, so I'm trying to continue doing like two plus hour streams every day. But I don't want to overdo it when I'm not feeling well because I do want to have the full energy for that day. And also, I want to upgrade some things quickly. So I need to update a couple of things on my PC, edit some more videos, and have a little bit of downtime too. Because I do have a Pokemon competition coming up, so I gotta do that on the side. If only I could go down there. Alright. Where is... Do not truck Eden 6. Sacked. There we are. Alright, we're going for our research project, guys. Right here. Okay, I can't jump up there. What's the highest point that I can get onto? Alright. I am FaZe. Welcome in, dude. I am very excited for Borderlands 4, man. It's probably the game I'm most excited for in a long time. This is my favorite series, man. Also, are you excited? Have you got the... What one are you getting for the Borderlands 4, if you are getting it? I'm so excited. I'm doing a 24-hour stream when it drops as well, so I genuinely can't wait. But welcome in, FaZe. Sorry about that. I was really focused on how to get up here. So there is a typhoon log I've got to get a little bit higher for. Just is the weird part of getting up there. No, I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. I haven't, I'm not going to lie, I've been really bad. I haven't even set up the double streams. I've got to update my Streamlabs to the Ultra to be able to do double streams at the moment, but I haven't got around to it, sadly. That's been my bad on that. Ah, I fell. Damn it. All right. We're going to do this again. Nice, nice. What's your favorite Borderlands to play, man? All right, cool. That was easy that time. All right. It's going to be an easier way to get up there. I got to get the, oh, the Typhoon log's just there. I'm actually blind. So, guys, that is actually how you get up to that Typhoon log. I'm doing terrible on this, though. But no, I'm doing a 24-hour stream on the 12th, which I'm super, super excited for. We have a badass vicious Jabba here. The Jabbas are always annoying, but man, I'm so goddamn excited. What's your favorite Borderlands FaZe? 2. But gunplay and gameplay is Borderlands 3. Yeah, I would say gameplay style is so much better. Been outside got knocked over. I am gonna have to clean that up. I would say 3. Yeah, gunplay. I would say too many legendaries in 3 though. That's probably my biggest upset of it. Was like it was too easy to get legendaries and a lot of them were trash. But oh, killed it. Perfect. First go. But in saying that, we also didn't get Pearlescence. When they released Pearlescence in 2 and 1, they were the best. I'm hoping it's more difficult as well, because Borderlands 3, I would say, is a little bit too easy at times. Like, you can run through majority of the game without any struggle. Oh, I can't even go along there. But no, definitely is one of my... I would say, yeah, 2 for story. Gameplay-wise, 3 is a lot better. How dare they attack me like that? The audacity of these things. And also, I missed the Chrysalisks and stuff. I missed that they got rid of, like, a heap of the main ones. What difficulty? I like Mayhem 11. But I'm playing on my PC. So my PC one, I have only just played through for the first time recently. On PlayStation, and Xbox, which I've played through a lot more. Alright, I need to get... Oh, God. Oh, great heavens. And then even with like Borderlands 2, I genuinely prefer playing on the harder modes. Just want to see if I can find anything here. Alright, there's the first Jabber infestation. Mac and cheese, nice, nice. Is it homemade or is it packet? Alright, so let me loot everything here. Alright, so we can't get in there. So we're going to have to go in through the top, guys. I just want to see which way is the best way in. Pretty sure it's this side. Alright, we'll get around to it. We're going to go clear everything first. How many clues are there? But I do prefer the higher Mayhems. I'm currently playing on... Let me have a look. Mayhem 1. I'm just playing the big head, but Mayhem 11 and 10 are normally my faves. Once I complete this, I want to do a Zane. Once I get her to 72, I want to do a Zane build. Zane is my favorite in this by far. Gabe, welcome in. How you doing? How's the day going? We're just we're playing through some more of our Borderlands 3 story. We're showing where to go for things. Sorry. Also, if you have played a lot of Borderlands, what is your favorite character then? So like it can be either like a Vault Hunter you play as or just favorite character in general. But everyone, thank you for joining. If you are new here, it would be awesome if you guys gave us a sub. We are doing a lot more Borderlands content, competitive Pokemon, and a couple of other things that we have been focused on. It is. I'm wearing my lore hat. One of our viewers and friends got it for us recently. She normally is on here, but she's mostly on my wife's channel. But yeah, no, she got us this recently. Because I love lore. Lore is my favorite from One Piece, followed by like Zoro and Ace. Yeah, she got us this, which is really cool. I'm really happy with it. We do a lot of, I do chat about One Piece. Like a lot of the stream, like I play the game and I will talk about the game, but a lot of it is just chatting with people. Which is what I enjoy. Because I enjoy, as much as I enjoy just playing, like, you know, as much as I enjoy playing the games, I also enjoy conversing with people that come in. Honey, what's a honey cheese puff? I know what it sounds like, but like, do you have pictures of them? I don't know how I feel about honey cheese puffs. Can you join in Borderlands? Is that what you're asking? You're more than welcome to join. You're more than welcome to sub. Are you saying like the game, or like are you asking if you can sub? At the moment, with the playthrough, no. So when I do, because I'm just playing through by myself currently. When we do get, oh, hold on. There we are. I was trying to see the hard way to get through. I was gonna say, what's your favorite character on here? Because I'm only gonna be live for a little bit longer. I'm having a bit of a shorter live today, but if you want, I'm just trying to think of when my next live is. My next live is tomorrow. If you want to jump on, I'll be live from 2 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you get on early enough, let us know, and I'm more than happy to jump on for a little bit and start a new playthrough. If you're up to play tomorrow, man, I'm more than happy to do it. Or are you wanting to start a whole new run through, or are you wanting to continue off where you're at the moment? If you're wanting to start a whole new playthrough, I can do that now quickly. Because Saturday, Sunday, I don't play my normal story. So this is my normal story I'm playing at the moment. Sorry, I'm just wiping the ratches out of here. I hate ratch. You want to help people? How often have you played, man? Like I've on the PlayStation, I've put like a couple thousand hours into this. I'm not gonna lie. And on the Xbox, I'd put a couple of thousand. Oh, that's cool. I'm mostly doing this to show new players where to go for certain things. So like where to go for like Typhoon logs and stuff. So basically what I'm doing is like editing everything and then uploading it with like timestamps of where to go. 20 hours. That's not too bad, man. Oh, Jacobs is a legend. Especially when he comes out with his shotgun. That is great when he's first introduced. Man, I've put so many hours into it. Like this is my, so I'm on to True Vault Hunter at the moment and just playing some Mayhem. Just because it's my preferred playstyle. I don't mind playing it normally, but I don't think anything beats the Mayhem for me. Oh, 200, okay. I was going to say, you played through pretty quick. The one pump jump. Do you not like Jacobs? Oh, sorry, I got to jump over there, don't I? Perfect. Jump through here. There should be Ratchlings. Ratchlings are easy to get, like, deal with. And we got the perfect shots, guys. But, yeah, no, I'd say favorite Vault Hunter is Maya. Maya dying in this was, like, the saddest thing ever. I would say second, oh, the gun, the one pump chump. Sorry, I thought you were calling him a one pump chump. I love that Typhoon was the reason he got into shotguns, though, because pretty much Jacobs was mostly snipers and pistols. Alright, definitely. We'll definitely try that. I've never heard of it. It sounds, I don't know, the sweet and savory would be nice, but I've never actually tried anything like that. I've never had honey with cheese in general. I was going to say, Gabe, what Borderlands is your favorite if you only played 3? But you know, so Maya's my favorite, Zero's second favorite, and 2. Favorite in this is definitely Zane. That's all good, Gabe. Thanks for coming in, man. I do a lot of Borderlands streams, so if you're wanting to come back and join in on like a playthrough, you are more than welcome to. It's just because we're near the end of the stream today, I thought that, you know, it might not be as fun if I'm having to hop off in like, you know, 20 minutes. I'll definitely give it. You only have 1 and 3. Have you looked at getting 2, Gabe? And are you looking at a... Oh, there we are. We saved the bot. All good, man. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, thanks. As I said, if anyone's new here, you guys are more than welcome to give a sub. We do play, we chat. If you're wanting to sit and watch, you're also more than welcome to. I don't mind that. The audacity of this thing to kill me. I have a special hate for the failure bot. But yeah, everyone's always more than welcome to come in. Like we have zero judgment here. We just play games and chats. That's the best part of it. Alright, let me just adjust my phone, because I would show it, but my chat on my Streamlabs has just stopped again. It keeps doing it. Every couple of days I get like a really good flow of chat and it will like show it normally. But then when I start to, if it goes slow and then speeds up, it just tends to shut off. I have no idea why. I have put a little thing into Streamlabs about it, but we're getting it fixed hopefully. But yeah, we're currently our goal is to get, by the end of Borderlands 4, I want to see if I can get to like 250 subs on here, if not a little bit more. Because we're going to literally do a whole walkthrough of it. So we're going to go and find every single thing. Going to do every side mission. I want to 100% complete it, but I want to show where to get like the best weapons and everything. Just like our Soul Render. I'm hoping they bring the Soul Render back. It's still one of the best guns ever released. Oh. I had to do that. Alright, he's still following us. You gotta cover him. You have, but won't get it for a while. Oh man, when you do get it, let us know. And you are more than, well, I'll do a playthrough with you. I want to do playthroughs with people who are really into the game, like, and enjoy it. There's a couple of friends I know that were a lot bigger streamers than me that wanted to get the game and get the free streaming rights for it early. And they got turned down. But they don't... The thing is, I love this game. And I think everyone deserves the right to play it. I just think that if people are going to play it, especially Borderlands 4, and they want to stream it to start off with, I feel like they should be into it and want to share their passion for it. The people who are just playing it to get views, I think is... And taking away from people who love the game and know all the secrets is sort of sucky. But if they're wanting to learn the game, I think that that's awesome as well. Like, because I honestly, if I could play any game series again for the first time, there'd be 2. There'd be Pokemon, and there would be Borderlands. I'd play both through for the first time ever, like, any time. I was going to say, Gabe, if you can leave a comment on one of my videos, and I'll message you on... Do you have, like, Instagram or something? That way I can get your Steam or, like, your Gearbox and add you on here. That way we can play some Borderlands 3 and possibly 1 later if you're up for some Borderlands 1. Because I do want to do a bit of Borderlands 1 playthrough again soon too. I did one, like my first ever stream like series was Borderlands. There is something down here I do have to get though. Pretty sure there's a legendary creature down here. How much does Borderlands 3 cost? Oh, that's a good question, dude. Borderlands 3, I think at the moment, if you go into like EB Games and get the hard copy, I think it's like anywhere between like $30 and $50, I think. And then I think they had a sale not too long ago on the PlayStation Store. They will have another sale when Borderlands 4 drops. So like the day it drops, they'll have a sale. Because they did have it for free on Steam for a little bit. And we, oh, sorry, I should probably mark this. This is the Typhoon Dead Drop, but we don't have the other two logs yet. Also, other log. The final log isn't actually too hard to get either. So, if I show you, the final log literally, hold on, is down here and around this area. It's about, I can actually mark it. There is the final log, but we are going to get to that hopefully. Maybe not this stream, I don't know. We did spend like 30 minutes trying to get one of the logs because I sucked at the jumping today. Man, I would say get it on whichever one you prefer. I still to this day say PlayStation 4 has been my most enjoyable playthrough for it. Because it was my first playthrough, I should probably preface that. But PlayStation, I don't know, for games like this, I always enjoyed a little bit more. But I can play on controller on here, so it sort of makes up for it. Because keyboard on this, I found not as much fun. That's why I switched back to... It's not that I play any worse or play any better with keyboard or controller on this. I just found controllers a little bit nicer. Because at least I can sit back and relax. Because this is one of those games that you do want to just sit back and chill with. You don't really want to do too much. But it's up to you. Like, what do you tend to use more gaming-wise? Is it PC or PlayStation? Alrighty, we're going to go this way. We have a lot of jabbers. The Jabberwocks are after us, guys. Perfect. But have a look at where it's cheapest. As I said, where it's cheaper, because you can cross-play. So I can play on this. I can play with like Xbox, I can play with PlayStation, I can play with PC. I think I can play with Switch. I don't know if Switch has cross-compatibility though. I think that's the only one that didn't have it. Last time I remember. Though I'm not going to lie, Switch Borderlands was not great. I got it when I was in hospital with for surgery. That was... It's not that I didn't like it, but it's just not as good. It's just the Switch controls are not great for Borderlands. They're a little bit more flimsy, I'll say. They're not as rigid. And also, it had really weird frame rates. Like, it would just jump every 5 seconds. That's the only time I'll ever speak bad about Borderlands, guys. And it's more just how the Switch ran it. Considering I only really use Switch for Pokemon, it's, I'll have to get other games on the Switch. I want to get Zelda eventually on the Switch. So many jabbers. Alright. We've taken our, but yeah, no, just have a look at where it's cheaper and then get it from there, I'd say. It's probably my best recommendation for it. Because it's not, there's no big difference. Like, it's not like the PC allows you to do something better. It clears up the graphics the tiniest bit, but it's not even noticeable. I have not played Breath of the Wild. Last Zelda games I ever played was back when I was 7 or 8. So, like, the original ones, Game Boy Color. I think were the first ones I ever played and the only ones. I never got any on like the DS's or anything. I never got when... What was the one that came... There was like... It was 2 or 3 Zelda games that came out recently. I never got them. Not that I don't like Zelda. I just never was super big into it. But they look like they're so much fun. Alrighty, guys. We're raiding the jabbers. I'll definitely have to have a look into it, man. I was considering it. Like, it was... When Thirsty and I were at EB Games last, I was having a look at it. When I have game consoles, I prefer disc over download. Complete trial of strength. What? Oh. Alright, let's just take all these out. How dare they shoot at me like this? I'm on your... Wait, you got a projector, Egg? Also, welcome in. I didn't even know you're on here. Have you been sending messages, Egg? If you have, my Streamlabs messages, very much like my OBS, regularly cuts out on me. So, I may have missed them. But Egg, are you excellent today? Where are they? I can see them. Oh. Alright, that's fine. I just couldn't see it for a sec. There's supposedly one over there, but where? There's a squire. Oh, okay. That's all it was. You gotta drop. Yes, egg told. Sorry, Firsty told me. Egg Firsty. You know what? My gorgeous wife told me that you did. How exciting. Is it the one you were telling us about the other day? Jump. Alright, I nearly jumped. I looked away for a sec to look at chat. I wish I could show. Actually, I can show you. Sorry. On my, like on my Streamlabs thing at the moment, it literally says, I don't know if I can, if it's coming up. Oh, it's flipped itself. I don't know why it's flipped itself. Yeah, so it says 3 viewers, and then like the chats come through never. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, it's not fun. What's Grounded? Is it like is it a multiplayer game or is it just single player? All right, so I'm gonna go to the next trial, which is all the way over there. This one is like one of the most, I would say, confusing side missions because you have to go through all these little areas, and I get lost. I regularly get lost. So I gotta go up here to the left. I was going the right way. Still everything. I'll have to have a look. There's a lot of games I haven't played. Like we played It Takes Two and a couple of other games like that. A lot of my multiplayer games I think have died off for me. Like I used to play COD. I still play COD. I got stuck. Whoops. Like I play COD and stuff, but like even then that's not much. Fortnite I suck at, so I rarely play it. And I get banned off it whenever I play good. They're like, oh, you know, you played well, we're gonna report you. Just because I regularly play bad doesn't mean I can't have a good game here and there. Alright, so we're making it to the Trial of Wisdom. This one is... you know what, I'm just jumping down here. I'm not doing the... I'm not doing all the extra steps. I still can't... Did I seriously get stuck on that? Can I not walk? I have to jump over that? That sucks. Small microaggressions that they bring up. Jump into... No. How about I just... I don't want to kill myself. God damn it. That is brutal. It's making me... Actually, okay, you know what? We're doing it. See, I should immediately fail the Trial of Wisdom because I literally just jumped into lava. Of all things, like, this game makes you jump into lava, and I have to run back there. And I lost $1 million. I hate myself a bit for that. There is 0 Trial of Wisdom there, guys. It's just me and stupidity. No, sped middle school. Wait, so it's a middle school egg? Also, what type of projector do you have? Firsty and I have been looking at a projector for our room for a while now. Do you have any recommendations of brands? Or not really? Alright, jump over that. Alright, I'm just gonna throw straight hands. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Buddy, I am the almighty. Samsung Freestyle Gen 2. Alright, I'll have a look into it. I had a look at, there was like a Temu one I looked at one stage, which is concerning. Honestly, I'm considering ordering some stuff for our business off Temu. Not just because it's like cheap, but because, yeah, actually, because it's cheap and the things that we want really don't need to be that expensive. It's literally just card holders so we can put a lock on it when we go to vending shows and things like that. And if we end up opening a solid business, like a brick and mortar store one day. Because we're planning to take advantage of some credit opportunities I have. Basically, we're going to put money aside leading up to Black Friday, and then we're going to get a credit card with the benefit of like you buy 3,000 or 5,000, you get 1,000. And then pay it off straight away so we get no interest and we get the $3,000. Like, you know. Thought process. Alright, gotta go find the secret lab. I just gotta get out of here first. Yeah, see, that's like, because then what we can do is like, what I want to do for that is basically the 1,000 we get, I'm literally just going to funnel into things for the business, whether it be like, mostly like postage stuff. So then that way we can do free postage deals, or any money that we make off postage literally goes back as income. So it's, and also we can get some sealed products then that we can sell before we go for distributor. Because I'm currently in conversation with an American distributor because there's like none in Australia. There's one, and it's hard to get, like, unless I build a brick and mortar business. So, yeah, I'm currently just trying to see like the best wholesalers and stuff to go through as well. Alrighty. So, continuing with this mission, there is 2 more aspects of it. So I need to. So what I've done so far for this map, I forgot to say, I've done the legendary hunt, which I will mark. It was just before. We have the dead clad trap and 1 more typhoon log, which is in the Balex main mission area. Now, I think it's going to be easier to go back and do the Balex main mission area, and then come back for this. Yeah, no, I've been doing the maths behind it because we have the money for it. So the money's not the issue. It's planning it so it times right, and I know that they tend to benefit better, like credit deals around that time where they have bigger cashback values because people spend money that they don't have. So basically I want to take advantage of what the bank offers. All right, I'm not going to do that mission. Oops, wrong way to go. All right, we're going back to Voracious. We are going to continue with our Balex mission. We will come back to that mission later. We got pretty much everything we needed except for the Typhoon Dead drop. Oh, yeah. I think I saw... What's the top speed you get up to in that? I've been doing business plans, Egg. That's currently what a lot of my time's been taken up with. Because I want to... With the competitive Pokemon side of things, and if we end up ever taking off on these, I want to make sure we have a solid business plan. And like solid financial side of things. Run around, you hit 100. 100Ks now, that's insane. I bet you can't wait to get your license so you can actually legally ride it. We never die here, guys. How far back is this? Alright, cool. I was just, sorry, I was just adjusting my chat. Yeah, speed. Oh, please don't, man. We want you to be safe. We promote safe driving here. Alright, so I'm going to go into here quickly, guys, because there is something called some Iridian writings. So, once again, if you guys are trying to 100% this game, I am taking you through every little step. So make sure to give us a sub, guys. It's always awesome to have this community grow, and with Borderlands 4 coming out, we are going to find every secret of that too. And we're just always here for a good chat. And going up here, there is our dead claptrap. I'm giving away every secret. Hold on. Yeah, 62 miles per hour. You guys, what's the max speed that you can go in America? I've never... I know you guys have miles per hour, which obviously different rate because it's 1.6 kilometers equals 1 mile. You know, you guys have got the weird way of doing things. Alright, so I've got all the Iridian here. Alright, so I think we've only got a couple more claptrap pieces to go. 80, so it's not too far beneath. See, I think the max we have in Australia, there is one area that has 120 kilometers an hour. But even then, it's like in the middle of outback nowhere, and I'm pretty sure it's just because they forgot to update it to be 110 now. And there is some roads that are said to be speedless, like you can have as much speed as you want, but that's not exactly true. It's just there's never police out there. Alrighty, we got rid of the Dominator. I gotta pick up the pink plushie, guys. We're picking up Balex. Oh man, I need to have a quick drink. You've driven 120. Did you go to the Autobahn for that? Actually, that is a place I want to go, even though it is terrifying if you think about it, like how fast people go on there. I would love to go to the Autobahn and just drive one really fast car once. And then never do it again. Where am I meant to go here? Oh, I just gotta wait for him. Alright, are they gonna finish speaking? Alright, we're navigating this, bitches. Firsty's favorite part is up, guys. $193 kilometers. Red, what were you driving? Like, out of curiosity. That is very dangerous, guys. We promote safe driving here. Unless it's in Borderlands, and then none of the driving I do in here is safe. Oh, I hate ratchets. Alright, we got rid of the ratchety ratchets, guys. Your regular car, a Ford Fusion. Is that like the little hatchbacks? Like the little like little mini cars? Alright. Let's gotta refix that. Perfect. Now we're just gonna wait to go in there. And also, Max, what car was that? In a car, or was it on a? Hold on. Was that car or bike, Max? All right. We are going for the final Typhoon log and continuing the main mission here with Balex. I know we weren't going to do it, but I should be able to do it pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. This bit is normally a faster bit for me. I literally normally get so far ahead of it. Car. I hope he's careful. He's driving 215 k's an hour. That's never careful. 240. What car do you have? Oh, he's got a McLaren. 240 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure, like, that's... I don't even know what Lamborghinis can go up to be honest. I'm pretty sure most of them can only go up to, like, 220, even. There's like certain restrictions on the motor and the chassis and stuff for it. Alright, we're going to get rid of as many of these ratchets as possible. Because they're going to come up to me and annoy me a bit later. Alright, so... We're nearly back up to 12 million, so we can actually finish upgrading our ammo as well. Oh, the Lincolns. I've seen the old Lincoln cars. They look sick. We don't have Lincolns in Australia. Like, we don't have... You can get Denalis shipped over here, but it's like... I think for a Denali, it's 400-500 grand. Same with some of the GMCs, they get up to that much, just to ship them to Australia. Oh, dodge the ratcheting. Man, there is so... And they're dropping all blues. Like, I've never seen ratchets drop this well. In the sense of, like, I've never seen them drop gear this good. That's nuts. Let's just loot everything here. Alrighty. What does the chat say? Yep. Making sure it hasn't updated. Perfect. We're running away from everything here. Turn this on. God damn it. Oh, we got our healing bot, that's fine. I can deal with this. I can deal with a heal bot healing us. I just don't want to lose any more money. I know I'm going to have Spend Opticon at Mayhem 12 soon, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're going through the medical bay. Alright, he can't really hack through that yet. So I'm just going to pick up some things quickly. Get as much cash as we can. Kilometers in 144. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. 232 k's an hour is still not speed to go. I would never recommend driving that fast to anyone. Unless you're a professional driver and then... Oh. It threw hands of me. Perfect. Look how adorable that is. Look at it. Look at the pink head. Would anyone else want this as a pet? I would. I think it's like a cute pet. Alrighty, guys. We have So once I get the final typhoon log for this area, I probably will end the stream. Actually, no, I'll probably end the stream after defeating his ex. So like, it should be able to do it within the next 10 minutes, roughly. Just gonna go, basically just speeding through this bit here. We'll see whatever comes like quicker. If it's quicker just to do the first one, you're totally I'm glad that the felony is the reason that's holding you back and it's not a safety thing. Alright, I'm just gonna... He can kill them for a second. I just want to loot these areas as much as possible. Anything else I want here? Not really. Let's just see. Where is... Oh man, we've still got ages till we get there too. Let's just keep going. Alright, we are speeding through these areas quite quickly, guys. Oh, yes. I love this bit. So many enemies. Makes it even better. When there's like this many enemies, it's just... makes everything that little bit fresher to kill. Most of them are just little ones, but the mayhem boost is so good. Can't believe how quickly I'm leveling up. I'm only like 7 levels off now, level 72, which then means I can finish my build. And we can just do a full monster build for Amara. And when I say monster, it's not going to be melee. We're not doing melee for this time. Alright, let's go through here. He should open this up pretty quickly too. Alrighty. Alright, we're here. I hate how long he takes to get to places though. Slide under. Damn, how rich is... Max, your family? Your family's got the big dollar bills, my friend. Though I'm not gonna lie, I've never really been interested. I don't think I could ever own a car like that. Let's say I ever got if we ever got like rich enough to afford stuff like that, the only car I'd ever really want to get again would be a Mustang. I don't have... One, I'd be too scared for cars like that to get dinged. Like, the idea of someone scratching it, or me scratching it, or whatever, just sounds terrifying. Not the extinguisher bots. Alright, the fixer bot is dead. Alright, cool. We got rid of them. There should be more that come in a second. But that is a cool car, man. Honestly, I've watched a fair few videos of things like it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt. Man, that sounds really cheap for... like 300 Australian or 300 US? Now I'm starting to think... even then, they normally go up in price secondhand. They're really weird. Like, when you get up to like hyper and supercars, they're really weird in the sense of how the price system goes. It genuinely makes 0 sense. Just the increase rate is dumb. Alrighty. $160 miles per hour is still very, very impressive. It's a speed that you'll never need to go. That's the there it is. I was looking for it for a sec. Thank you, buddy. He didn't need to revive me, but he did. 419k? That's insane. I wouldn't even know what the prices are in Australia. I know that the prices are insane, but I would never own one as cool as they are. It's like one of those things that's like, it's cool to look at, but I feel like it's just too much stress to own. We're just going and collecting everything we can. Perfect. I forgot how easy the Balex missions are too. I just wanted to open this door for me already. He has a mega yacht. Man, I just don't see the point in it. Like, especially if you're not going to be using it all the time. I like things I can use regularly. And I like it to be, like, minimal effort to use. Like, I'd probably upgrade my PC before I'd ever get something, like, super nice like that. Or upgrade the house. Things like that, to me, are a lot more practical. Oh, he does not have a mega yacht? I was going to say, that'd be insane if he did. I'd say it still would have had to work hard to get that, though. He might live. I don't think they have a speed limit technically in Australia. They can go as fast as they need to. I cleared the area. Okay. You gonna let me through yet? Where is he? He's glitched. Oh no. I'm gonna have to redo all this again. Sweet Jesus Christ. Anything but, please. Alright. We are gonna have to go all the way back and restart that area. I don't have to restart, but god damn. You might live, Red, or you might die. It's a 50-50 chance with that driving. It's either... Oh, I hit screenshot instead. I can't believe he literally melded into the floor. As I said, the glitches in this game are hilariously stupid, but they can be super annoying. If you're not used to them, they can make you sit there and question life at times. Alright, I'm going to have to speed run there. Alright, we may not be getting to Genevieve today, but we definitely will get the final Typhoon log. Because where I was at, I was literally at the area just before it. So I'm just going to run through all this. I'm not even going to worry about killing them. It'll take, like, way too long. I'll kill the occasional one on the way, but I'm not going to, like, try and take everything out. That's if you can maintain and control it. I know, like, a lot of people, like, buy these super fast cars thinking that they can do all this stuff. The skill needed is ridiculous. Yeah, so my, I've got a, I got a certain thing attached at the moment, an artifact that it shoots rockets. They are useless, I'm not going to lie. They really don't do anything. It's more just for fun. They can help, like, push something back. It can have a pushback effect or a stun effect. But other than that, it's not really, they're not really beneficial. It's more aesthetics at this point. There's an artifact I'm trying to get, which is the Looter Schluter. Let's see if I can get it. So, where is it? It's in one of them. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It's not... Oh, wait. Yeah, the Schluter. So you get, like, more chance of, like, getting what you want. I'm just... I have 3 chest keys for this. Alright, let's just open some things quickly. But yeah, no, it does shoot some rockets for everyone. Alright, we're going to change to the Schluter one in a second, because I realized I definitely want that. We got 500 Iridium, which is going to be good. If I can get the Schluter, because the drop chances increase, I also have a higher chance of getting better drops from my Iridium Fabricator. My dad used to be a bounty hunter. He drove really fast cars and has training. Wait, your dad used to be a bounty hunter? Okay. I'm not going to lie. That is the coolest fucking thing ever. I wish we had bounty hunters in Australia. We don't have anything cool like that. We have police and stuff, don't get me wrong, but like we don't get to do cool jobs like that here because it's supposedly like a human rights violation or something. Too many people take the power into their own hands. Someone's got to take that power. But no, that is so cool. How long was he a bounty hunter for? If you can share. I don't know what the rules are. Is there like a rule like Fight Club type thing, you know? you're a bounty hunter, you don't talk about your job. Because I know they get like, so what it is, if I remember correctly, so bounty hunters are normally hired by bail companies, isn't it? So like with that, they have to go hunt people who have either escaped bail, like, or their court dates, or B, they haven't actually made their payments for their bail bonds. I know, isn't there like two classes? There's bail bondsman and there's... Alright, please don't go into the ground again, buddy. Oh no, she's going to do her mating call. Perfect. Alright, perfect. And there's so many. Let's get him to come a bit closer. There we are. I just need him to fall into the line there. There's a shock one. There should be like 2 more left. Oh, there's so many popping. This is nuts. I'm technically a bounty hunter in this. I'm a vault hunter. Same thing. Oh, there's a shock jabber. How many shock jabbers are they dropping? It's shock jabber Christmas here. Oh, frigid. Oh, that's right. I have to fight every type at this moment. I don't mind the irradiated. That's easy. Is that just a safety thing? You wanted to stop so he could be there for your family? Because I think that's cool. He's going to die in a second. I thought he was like in my little field. Alright, where is he? I hate her. We all hate her, don't worry. Alrighty guys, we go through this way and then... Hold on. I just need to make sure that I'm going the right way. So there is like a little method here where you jump up. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure I was actually heading the right way, because you can miss this next area really easily. Because it goes off to the right here. And there's 2 ways. There's the main way that you go, and then there's this little back way that looks like it leads to nowhere. Now, just want to make sure I'm going... Okay, so I don't need to go there. That drops down from the next point. Here we are. It's like the overgrown area that goes into it. Alright, let's kill all of these guys. But there's also a red chest up here. So, if you're hunting on your first ever playthrough, it has really good loot out this way. I'm not going to lie. It's probably the best loot you can get in the game. Early on. Especially in this area where you start to have like issues with the guns that you've had for a while. So we're going to go to Typhoon Log. The red chest is literally just around the corner. I just want to pick up everything here. And there's a whole heap of like Jacob's chests that tend to drop some like decent snipers and stuff like that. So depending on what you're running and how you're wanting to play, there is a lot up here. So as you can see, this needs power. Easiest way to go for the power is just have a look around. Follow the lines every time and you will find your dream. Your mum went on... Oh, that's so cool. It would have been cool if you got to go on some. Redwing would be a great bounty hunter name. I'm not going to lie. Like, I definitely think that might be your next job, Red. We'll sign you up for bounty hunter school. Is there a bounty hunter school? Like, what is even the process? See, that would be the only reason, other reason I'd live in America, would be you guys have easier access to some of the stuff I enjoy. And B, you have cool jobs like that. Everything else, I'm not going to lie, sounds genuinely, like, not much fun to me. You guys also get a boost when it comes to, like, streaming and stuff, which is... sort of sucks for us, but not much we can do about it. Alrighty. I'm going to definitely have to edit this late. Oh. Alright. So I've done all that. There should be the hole to drop down now. This literally just takes us back to the area we were at before. So we can continue on with the main mission rather than having to run all the way back through. It just saves a little bit of time. So now we're nearly up to Genevieve. I think I'm going to do this bit of Balex mission. Not much, man. We went and did some of the Typhoon logs. We're currently doing the end of the Balex mission, so we're nearly at the end of Voracious Canopy here. Once we finish Voracious Canopy, we'll be logging off then. So we've got like probably another 5 to 10-ish minutes to finish up on this bit, and then we'll be going. Then we will be streaming tomorrow as well. So we're just finishing up here. So guys, if you have enjoyed the stream though, and you are new here, make sure to sub. You know what? There was too much I was trying to do there. Just trying to sound too smart. Could we perchance order? Yeah, we can order. What would you like, bub? We're getting... Alright, just waiting. I would say go to the area that is the most similar level to you and look for anything that's badass. Also grind on the spider ants because they tend to have good drops and they're pretty easy to kill with their weak rears, their abdomens. The only other thing I would say, I'm just trying to think that you could do. Also, make sure to use sniper for it. Yeah, Thai or curry, whichever one you'd prefer, Bubba. You just let me know. Alright, so Balex has ditched us. Alright, we're nearly at Genevieve here. Oh god, Genevieve is a pain. But no, that's probably the best advice I could give. Like Borderlands 1 is just very much a grindy game. I know a lot of people didn't like it because of that. But yeah, it is very grindy. But that's what I found enjoyable. Alrighty guys, we're up to Genevieve. Genevieve is really easy to run through here. She does have one annoying ability, so you'll see quite soon. She has an ability where basically she has these lights that just shoot off in every single direction and they do a lot of damage. Now, her actual damage output isn't great. Easiest way to do it with Amara is switch over to Corrosive. So I was on Incendiary, but Corrosive will do a lot more damage. And I can then use my orb to do the pull back and forth. Oh, that's right. So she's electric first, but you know, we're not going to worry about her being electric at the moment, because that will get better in a second. There we are. Once she's in this phase, it's as you see that she has those little balls she shoots out. She does a decent amount of damage with them. I wouldn't say it's too much, but we can take him out pretty easy. And she has the Scythe monsters. Scythe monsters are a pain. Constant Corrosive, and Genevieve's dead. Easy, guys. Oh, we got one legendary from that. We could have probably done that Mayhem 11, I reckon, without too much issue. Fire sale. And we'll sell all this. We'll be at 15 million. Alrighty, guys. That is the end of this Borderlands stream, guys. If you've just come in or if you are new here, make sure to sub. We will be doing some more streams. We'll have some more Borderlands free and walkthrough tomorrow. And then next week we have a 4-day week. Following that, we have our 24-hour stream for Borderlands 4 on the 12th of September. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.